Welcome to a Fallout 76 episode. The development team for Fallout 76 had a question and answer session on Reddit, and here are some of the highlights. Any insight on when the legendary perk system will be released? This summer we're adding the legendary perks into the game. These perks are highly powerful and coveted, and players will unlock new slots to fit them in, starting at level 50. You can also scrap up all your extra cards to rank these perks up, and when you roll alt characters, these slots will be unlocked on them as well. Very interesting. I know we've all been waiting for this, but finally this summer. I love the mole miners, but I'm saddened by their lack of lore. And they are saying there is a new type of mole miner coming soon in the next patch in May. So this may have something to do with that treasure hunt event they have before Fasnacht kicks off again in May. Next up, the Windigo Colossus is really cool. Any plans to make it appear a bit more often? And the answer, indeed. Not to spoil anything, but we have a brand new event featuring this awesome beast coming this summer. That's the Windigo Colossus. Are there any plans for us to explore somewhere beyond Appalachia, either expanding the borders of the map or taking us somewhere entirely new? And they're talking about ways to do this, and stay tuned. I know they did that in some of the other Fallout games with the DLCs, took us to completely different areas of the map, which was kind of neat. And something everybody wants to know about, whether they're going to be perk card loadouts. And the answer is yes. This is a feature we're going to try to get implemented this year. So that means if you have a melee build, you'll be able to click on a button and load your melee build character. If you have a bloodied build character, with a simple click, you'll be able to bring that character's perk cards up and ready to go. That's amazing. And this question was in regards to balance changes. They talk about both weapons and armor. The answer was great questions. As we've mentioned, we're going to rebalance the entire game or normalize later this year. This will eliminate a lot of the rough edges and how our zoning system works. That's if you're on the west side of the map in the forest, you'll encounter less high creatures like levels 5s and 10s, and as you head over the mire you're getting into the 40s and 50s. So they're looking to rebalance that game. I thought it was already done, but I guess not. That will happen later this year, the rebalancing. And for you that are fans of the Enclave or the Brotherhood of Steel, they're asking about future story DLCs. And the answer to that was, let's just say the Brotherhood is now watching the wasteland of West Virginia very closely. Are the 76 floaters the same as Fallout 1 and 2? Also, where did they come from? Yes, they are the same floaters from before. FEV research was being done both in Appalachia and on the West Coast. In the earlier Fallouts, they added a great tactical dimension to super mutant encounters, and they do the same for us. And are there any plans to lift the trade restrictions on gold bullion items down the road? And the answer to that is a definite no. The end game loot for Wastelanders isn't meant to be a tradable commodity. We have a lot of that already. This is meant to be something that you personally do. And if you're decked out in something awesome, people know you earned that. That is very similar to what you earn in Nuclear Winter, all of the power armor skins, all the weapon skins, trophies, and things. That's meant to be per player. So as friends have said, if it's gold, it can't be sold. And on to the very last item, one that I've been very much looking forward to. And are there any plans to add the Marine combat helmet to the game? The answer is yes. Similar to plasma grenades dropped by Festive Scorched, you'll be able to find and craft the Marine combat helmet in the game very soon. So that's great. I've seen them on NPCs while doing riding shotgun. The Blood Eagles are wearing them. So I was really happy to see that piece. So those of you that collect Marine armor will finally not have just a combat helmet, but a Marine combat helmet. So there you have it, all of the more pertinent questions and answers from the devs during the Ask Me Anything question and answer session yesterday on Reddit. So thanks so very much for watching, and we'll see you out in the world.